Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and I'm bringing a bit of one quick update today. Finally, after a long time away, I'm back. Well, maybe about 2 weeks away, and there's a good reason behind that. I promise that. So, anyways, let's just get hop right into it. So, there we go. As a bit of an update, first off, my apologies for the lack of any content. Yeah, honestly, I was really pushing for this to try to get a bunch of episodes out or a bunch of content out throughout all of December, and clearly that hasn't been happening. And well, I'm not quite sure how to go about this, but long story short, I had some things for school that needed to come first, and that unfortunately ended up taking up a lot more of my time than what I had originally thought, especially since I needed to help out my group mates with our major project a lot more than I thought I was going to need to. But anyways, it's not that I don't have it there, by the way. I do have several of the series and slash episodes already made up and ready to go. I think I got 5 series also, like out of everything that I'm currently doing and what I have. I think I got 5 of them completely ready to go, and I was getting prepped on, I think about two more of them. I have a week or a couple weeks worth of content ready for it. So it's not that I don't have it, I just never had time to put it through because I needed all of my CPU, or I needed my laptop to be solely focused on running for my major project. I don't want to get into too much detail of it. So yeah, I didn't even have enough time to upload. Like most days it'd be I go to work, I come back, I come home, I do homework. Sometimes I go up and grab something to eat, depending on the time. It honestly could vary between 6 and 9. Go back to work, and then go to bed. Where on occasionally some days I maybe play a video game in between. I'd work for a little bit, then I'd play a game for a little bit. So that was few and far in between. So anyways, I was really trying to go for it. I just overestimated my time and underestimated my major project for my group. So yeah, my apologies about it. So what am I going to do about it now that it's middle of December almost? Like I said, still have a ton of footage, and I'm finally getting more to be made out. Actually, yesterday I finished making a second week's worth of RimWorld, and I made a bunch of pixel junk monsters up through between I think Thursday or Friday, I don't know, but Thursday to about now. So I'm finally able to get something to get more content going, so I'm hoping to finish up strong. To make that ends meet, for the main series that have been going on for a while, it's just going to be once a daily stuff, and then it's going to be going, if they're going to be going to just their weekly amount for a little bit. And as for the bonus series, they'll still be doing one of them per day. I actually got most of them all ready to go for today, with the exception of Stellaris, which I haven't actually recorded yet, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of that after I finish making this up. And I'm also, actually, I have Star Sector currently finishing up in the background. I have the first week of that, trying to get that finished up. So once I'm all caught up, and maybe a little bit ahead, I'll try to see if I can get everything going out on a daily basis instead of just the bonus series. So kind of going to eventually revert back to it, but it'll take me some time to get to there. Fortunately, by the end of this week, I'll be completely finished school. So, and that includes exams and everything. Not that I have that many to do. So, by the end of this week, if I can, manage to get a little bit of extra going, by the time next week rolls around, I'll have all the time I need to hopefully get things caught back up. So, a little bit of continue. For all the series that I have, all 31 days of footage, I'll be trying to push them all out before the end of the month. So you'll still be getting all of that I promise. As well as I know for a fact Oblivion is also in that boat, so you'll be getting quite a bit of Oblivion the next few days. Some of it I haven't gotten around to recording, such as No Man's Sky and Stellaris. Forgot about No Man's Sky. To that end, I'll make about 10 to 15 episodes, depending on how much I can get. No Man's Sky currently has a bunch of events going on right now for expedition rewards, so I can actually use that. And then there's also the latest update, which I haven't played at all, so I also have a little bit of footage a little bit of content to rely on that. And a couple of the series, like I said, I wanted to try to get Dishonored out, but due to them taking a ton of time, they're just going to be pushed to a later date. So, anyways, now that that little portion is done, I still have some December plans to get to. Despite having a lot to do, like I said, I got plans for the end of the month. I have all the footage to make a few 100 days in modded hardcore Minecraft, as well as the audio for 2 of them, and a third one I can get the audio for, although that's going to be last in the list. I'm not promising everything that I have, but I'm going to aim for at least 2 of those videos to be pushed up by the end of the month, mainly because one of them I believe is about 40% edited, around there. So that one I could biff that out hopefully by the end of the week, and then I could get one more going, and we'll see from there. No promises, but I'm going to try to get at least 2 of them out. And in addition, I'm going to be doing a nice, review of the year for my channel, similar to what I've done last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember. That will be released on the 31st, and it's just sort of a recap of the channel. Go through all the highlights, and yeah, just a nice recap. Take a look back at the beginning of the year. Go, wow, we really expanded from there. Put out a few highlight moments. Point out some maybe not so great highlights, and go from there. And just have a good video, have a fun video. Oh yes, so I already mentioned it before, but anything that falls under the 31 days of December dailies, which is the title that I've made for each of the videos, they'll be all coming out before the 31st hits. But sort of as a reminder, if you wanted to see any of them continue onwards, just simply comment on any of their videos or on this one. And I know for some of the other ones, maybe if it hits a high enough of a like goal, like if it's got like a lot of likes on it, then I'll keep it going. We'll find some time to keep it going, but as I'd stated earlier, that Minecraft Hexed Reforged, I've taken a bit of a pause on that, about a month-long pause, but it will be coming back in the new year. I made some good progress towards quite frankly, the absolute massive build that we got going on. Part of it is currently I'm trying to get a small village on the bit of the high ground, so that I can get a huge chunk of farming area prepped and ready to go, and just add to the environment a bit. And once New Year's kicks off, it'll be back to the usual format that I have, so there won't be any extra bonus series coming out within the days. Alright, now for some plans in 2022, which still feels weird to say that. This year has gone by pretty quickly, hasn't it? As I've already stated, Minecraft will be returning. I'm hoping to have all the Wrath finished up before the end of the year, which I'm very optimistic about that. And when that happens, it'll be replaced by Dragon Age 2. And if Wrath continues on to the next year, then it continues on to the next year. But point being, it's going to be replaced by Dragon Age 2. Age of... Oh, actually, I should probably clarify. Unless another series gets voted in that you guys want to see more, then it will be... any series will be replaced by those. Any series that is looking to be replaced will be replaced by that instead of what I've got mentioned here. So, Age of Empires was going to continue a bit into the new year because, well, I still have a bit more campaign left to finish. But it'll be replaced with Age of Empires 2 once the rest of the campaigns are completed. As of today, I think I have 2 campaigns left to finish? It's either 2 or 3. I don't remember, but they're all pretty short. I think there's a 5 mission campaign, a 4 mission campaign, and a 3 mission campaign. So That'll just take me a couple weekends to sit down and finish them up. And as much as I really want to try to get this to go, I'm just going to scrap the Skyrim roleplay and instead try to put it into more of a similar style series that what's Oblivion going on. So it's a let's play, but also with a roleplay element, and sort of just keep it in line with the lore that I've set up for it. As to when it's going to be starting up, I'm not yet sure. I'm still waiting for a special for Anniversary Edition to kind of be calmed down a bit in the modding area, because, well, it's still a little, it still needs a bit of work on before. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Just go look up Skyrim Anniversary Edition mods. I'm still waiting for a solid. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep going forward. I don't quite know the words to say for it. Anyways, and again, always looking for new games to play. So if you guys have any suggestions, comment the game, and we'll get to it. It'll probably be the next one that we play. So out of the series that are currently going to end sooner. But anyways, I still have plans to get Dishonored going. I still want to get that going. After, though that shouldn't be saying beginning of December, that should be saying beginning of January, or even February for that matter. I'm going to be trying to make a push to make some more. And the same goes with other games in that series. So hopefully we can get that going. I still have plans to deliver the exact amount that I've specified. It's just going to take me a bit longer to get that done. I think that covers all the major items of note. Hopefully I got everything. And for some minor updates and just reminders, just a few things. PS2 is still chugging along, even if it's a bit slow at it. I currently have some Deadlock footage recorded. And going to be eventually making some more, provided that I remember to. The nice thing about recording off my PS2 is that I can easily have something editing in the background on my computer. So obviously when I play my PS2, I can keep things going. There's a couple other games I could do that for, but a little few and far between for that. Currently I have a small split in RimWorld, with one of them that's currently the channel run series, and one of them that I've sort of been running on my own. And, well, when you eventually see that video, be sure to pay attention and listen for the point where I'll ask, hey, can you comment on a pretty major decision that I'm going to leave up to you guys? I'm hopefully going to get a new intro and outro made up before the end of the year. Nothing too fancy, but, it's a new year, and I'm going to make a somewhat new intro and outro sequence. Hopefully I'll get to that. And provided that I also remember this, I'm trying to get some new thumbnails out for entire series. I got a pretty cool one for the PS2, where essentially it's all the games are little miniature icons all the way around, with the main one taking up center screen at the time. So I'll be going back eventually and retroactively making it for everywhere, but I've been tinkering around with a bit of a design for that before December. And I also have a couple others. That was just the one I could think of off the top of the head. So, just as a quick fire recap, we'll be uploading everything that I have for the original 31 Days of December dailies on a bit of an altered schedule. If you like any of the series that are currently not running, that's for any of the series that are on bonus, let me know and I'll continue them beyond December. Got some things that plan to start out 2022, including what will be replacing what, and Minecraft Hexit Reforge's return, and a couple small things like new thumbnails and intros and outros going on. So, that's all for now. That's all from me. Thank you for tuning in to this update, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy.